Hello everyone, my name is Ryan Clark. I am the founder and CEO of Clark College Consulting and Clark College Funding, the author of 2 wonderful books, and the superhero of college planning. And today I wanted to talk to you about finding the perfect college. Well, I'll be honest with you, there is no such thing as a perfect college, but we can try to help you find something that's really, really close. So on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being perfect, 1 being absolutely no way, we're going to be looking for the 9s, the 8s, and the 7s. Well, how do we determine the 9s, the 8s, and the 7s? Well, the first thing you need to know is you need to start looking at yourself and trying to find out exactly what's important to you to help you with narrowing down your college. And here are 10 factors you can consider when narrowing down your colleges. So the first thing you want to consider is academics. Academics is very, very important. But some students put a lot more emphasis on academics than other students. And if you know your major, of course, you want to make sure you find colleges that have your major. But you also want to consider, do these colleges have honors programs? Do you want to be in honors programs? Do you want to study abroad? Does the college require a senior project or not? What is the learning environment? What is the teaching environment? And does the teaching environment match your learning style? How do you learn best, basically? And so all those kind of go into the category of academics. The next thing you want to consider and take in consideration is the climate. I know that doesn't sound like a very important factor, but it can be. If you've never spent a winter in New England, well, it's something you might want to think about, because for a few months, there's going to be a lot of snow. And there's going to be some cold, rainy days as well. And then when the spring comes around, it's going to be a very muddy spring. And so you might want to take that in consideration. And vice versa, if you are thinking about going to college in, let's say, South Florida, or maybe even Texas, you want to think about the heat and humidity. Will you melt if you go to a school there? So climate can, make or break a college. So definitely think about that. Next is size. Now, a college with 20,000 or more students isn't for everyone. If you go to a very large public high school, that doesn't mean you obviously need to go to a large university. A smaller private university or college might be a better fit for you. So you definitely want to take that in consideration. So think about what is your comfort zone. And my suggestion is just go visit a variety of colleges with a variety of different sizes, and you'll get a better feel of what is your comfort zone, if you will, with the size you're looking for. Next is location. So think about location, maybe driving distance. How long, or maybe you're not going to drive. Maybe you're going to fly to colleges. Maybe location isn't that big of a deal, but if it is, you definitely want to carefully think about that and think about the area that you're looking for. Not only in terms of driving distance, but also college itself or the town itself have a movie theater, maybe. Or does it have a variety of restaurants where you can go hang out with your friends? So that might be important to you, or it might not. So definitely think about location. Students is financial aid. Finances can make or break a decision. And be sure to discuss this with your parents before you fall in love with and know what your EFC number is. And if you're one of my clients, coaching clients, you understand that we match you up with certain colleges that will give you certain type of financial aid for your particular family. So not every college gives out the same type of financial aid. And the key is matching you up with the type of financial aid that you qualify for, and showing you which college is out there that give that type of money. So if you need some help with that, give me a call, give me a ring. I'll be glad to help you with that. Next is campus activities. Do you like sports teams? Is that important to you? Do you want to be involved in the orchestra or go visit an orchestra? Maybe there's clubs or music that you want to be involved in, or maybe you just like outdoor activities. Well, all that out there for you. You just got to find campus activities that meet your current lifestyle or what you like to do on the weekends and how you like to relax. So think about all those things when you're thinking about campus activities. So you want to think about how you want to spend your time outside of class, basically. All right, next is school spirit. And school spirit doesn't mean just school spirit when it comes to football games, basketball games, baseball games, things like that. Obviously that comes into play, but school spirit can also mean music and club activities. So a lot of colleges out there don't necessarily have a big football program or basketball program, but they have a lot of school spirit in other areas, such as concerts, bringing a lot of concerts and music and club activities to campus. And so they direct their school spirit in other activities. So think about what you want to do and your style, and think about the colleges and make sure that kind of matches your school spirit or what you think about in terms of school spirit. Next is the social scene. What is the social scene? So think about what you would like to do fun with your friends. Is it, like you said before, go to a big concert in the city, or maybe you want to go to a small cafe and sip lattes, right? That's completely different. And every college has a different social scene. So how important is the Greek life, for example, fraternities, sororities? So what social life will you be comfortable in? So you want to start thinking about that as well. Next is the student body itself. So when you walk on campus, do you feel like you fit in? And you'll get that feeling pretty quick once you start visiting these colleges. And as you're walking around these campuses, you want to start thinking about, do you want a college campus where you want a lot of diversity? Or do you want a college campus where you want a lot of people that kind of think the way you think? Or maybe you lean to the left or to the right of the political spectrum. Are you looking for colleges that lean to the left or to the right? So you, again, start thinking about that. How important is that to you when it comes to your perfect college? And then last but not least is housing. And housing can be important to a lot of students. So if you don't want to be stuck with 10 girls using the same bathroom, well, you need to look at that when you're visiting these colleges. Or maybe you would like the opportunity to have a room by yourself. Maybe that's your downtime. Well, that could be extremely important to you. So you definitely want to take a look at that and consider that when you're visiting these colleges and looking at the housing. Is it co-ed? Is it single-sex dorm rooms? Again, how are the bathrooms set up? All very, very important things to consider. Please share this with other students and parents. There are a lot of parents and students that are just struggling through this process, want as much information as possible to make a good decision. And any little additional nugget or help that we can give them will just make their life so much more easier. So please share this with some other families, friends, family members, and keep the questions coming. Thank you so much, guys. I look forward to speaking with you soon. Have a great weekend.